Taking a look at Fantom here, you can see we have broken bearish out of this previously zone of support. We broke bearish out of it. We managed to have a retest of it at the bottom, and then we had a further move down. This is to be expected considering we have broken bearish out of this, so we should be using it as resistance now, which we are. If we take a price range from where we tested this to where we are currently, it's about a 33% drop, so relatively substantial. You can also see here that it looks like we're currently testing this green box of support. Now, in my opinion, I believe we still have some further move to the downside from here. We'll probably bottom out somewhere around this 2618 level before we see that move back up. And it could just be right above it, or it could just be a little bit below it. But I think we'll move closer to this before we see the bounce. We turn on the EMA ribbon and the Ichimoku cloud on the daily. You can see that the EMA ribbon is widening and catching up with the price action. Not a great sign. The Ichimoku cloud is doing the same thing. So if we do find a bounce here, we could very well encounter some heavy resistance at this red box yet again, especially if the EMA ribbon stays within it. If we do, it could send us lower, so that's something to keep in mind. If we do manage to come back up here, we really need to kind of do something like this, start chipping away at the level so we can break it to the upside. And ultimately, if we do manage to break this red box of resistance as well as the EMA ribbon to the upside, we'll have to encounter the Ichimoku cloud and the 200 EMA as well, which could also pose a problem. If we do manage to break this to the upside, we could very well use it as support and really start attacking this Ichimoku cloud full on. We could very well start trading within it and break it to the upside, which would be the best case scenario. But our first hurdle to get over will definitely be this level as well as the EMA ribbon. I'm not going to talk too much on the hourly or the 4 hourly. They're all saying pretty much the same thing, bearish breakouts. So to sum things up here, not a whole lot's changed from my previous video. We didn't make a move down to this green box of support, and we are currently testing it. I believe that we'll likely see a further push down to this 2618, which is sitting around 48 cents. But since this green box of support is so large, in my opinion, now this is just what I would do, I would probably dollar cost average. So that way, if we do see a move all the way down to the bottom of this green box before we have a bounce, we'll have a pretty good entry somewhere within the middle of this. If we do see a bounce relatively soon, I expect some heavy resistance anywhere between 87 cents and around $1. I definitely wouldn't anticipate the bounce to just completely blow through this level to the upside. We'll have to see what happens. It'll probably do something like this, where we either chip away at it and move to the upside, or see quite a nasty rejection and fall lower. And ultimately, if we really break the 2618 as well as the green box to the downside, we could see a move all the way down to 29 cents at the 3618. And we'll just have to talk about that if the time comes. Depending on how the price action interacts with this level, it could just be a bounce before we see another move down. So this is all I have for Fantom today. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so as I try to post content daily. As always, this is not financial advice, and I'll see you in the next one.